One of these recorders will be presented, but which one? The Grundig TK6. Just got a top view. You can see that all the labels are in German. Let's angle that a little bit better. Well, that didn't work out. All that happened is the thing just slid. If I angle it like this, it'll come off from camera view. Ein Aus. Kling. Ein Aus is on off. Kling is sound. Stop is pause. Of course that's fast forward. Start. Halt. Rewind. Aufnahme is record. Pick out is level. Lautstärke is volume. I searched them on Google Translate. That's how I found out. I do not know German. And if I did know German, I'd probably be pronouncing them a lot better than I am. Oh yeah, and of course there's a level meter, which shows battery level and playback and record level and record, although it doesn't always want to show battery level quite right. I guess a switch with bad connections or something going on, but it does work just fine every time it records. The meter. This side piece is supposed to be a piece that goes on the side, cosmetic piece, a cover, and of course that's missing. But you can see it has the European plug and DIN connectors for a microphone, external power supply, external speaker, and also the microphone input. Of course it has the line output and all that kind of stuff too. Whenever you plug it in, the machine is in battery mode. Like whenever you plug it into the recorder itself, it turns on a switch that allows it to work on batteries. And then it doesn't turn on batteries until you... Oh, wow. Did the Ein Aus. And, oh. There it goes. My homemade battery compartment was, I'm not making a good connection. The original owner of this machine took the battery compartment. Wow, that is bad. Wow, I had that reel on there too. The original owner took the battery compartment out of this thing. There it goes again. It's annoying the crap out of me, I tell you. And it's only doing it this badly for the video. It hasn't done it this badly before, battery connection. Theoretically, if metal touches metal, it's supposed to conduct, but I guess it doesn't always conduct in this case. It annoys the crap out of me, I know. Anyway, now I can hear the motor running on the machine. And then it will... Anyway, I had to make a makeshift battery compartment because the original owner stole the battery compartment out. So I got pieces of very flexible plastic, originally made for use for signs, like road sign, like signs for buildings or whatever. Signs. It came from a sign shop. A piece of plastic. I cut it into pieces using scissors. This stuff is so soft, and hot glued it together to make a case because I wasn't going to wait for regular glue to dry. So I used hot glue because I like things as soon as I can. You know, I don't like waiting. So I made a battery compartment, and then I used the springs from an old battery compartment for the negative connections, and then I used sticky metal, or metal with one side sticky, for the positive connections. And as long as I connect, which I connect most of the time except for the video, it works. And of course I can run it on AC as well. Now I know this is looking down quite a lot. You can't get a good straight on view. But anyway, I have some recordings I did of some brothers singing a hymn, recorded at 1 7/8 live with the Grundig TK6. And I'll be playing it back as my mom calls me, interrupting the video. What? You're interrupting.
Oh, why don't you push it all the way into the corner? Okay, you didn't. All right.
Oh. Sorry for the interruption. Well, I'll edit. I have to rewind it and cue it. Oh yeah, also I was at my friend's house and I was playing on a keyboard and played this song on the keyboard. 1 7/8. Here's a Philips microphone that goes to the Philips, I think it's EL3586. Mine's labeled as an Oracle, of course. But this is a microphone to the Philips reel. Works well with the Grundig. Frequency response at 1 7/8 is 50 to 9,000 hertz, which is good for 1 7/8. Really good for 1 7/8 in a reel, at least in my experience. At 3 3/4, it's 50 to I think 13 kilohertz or 13,000 hertz. I saw it on I think Just Radio. On that some radiomuseum.org site. Of course, I'm not a member, so each time I try to view the schematic, it shows a very small portion, which annoys the crap out of me. But yeah, at least the frequency response was listed, so I got to see what the frequency response was for this recording.
Do you need any help? We're good. I think we're just
Of course, I can run this on AC. I'll do that real quick. That will conserve battery life.
Pony boy.
Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? Shooba-doom bop ba-doom ba-doom bop, doom-ba-doom bop ba-doom. Shooba-doom bop ba-doom ba-doom bop ba-doom ba-doom bop ba-doom. I'm Pony Boy.
Yeah, the Arkansas Razorbacks are playing the South Carolina Gamecocks in the College World Series. If they win, they'll play Arizona in the College World Series final. If they lose, they're eliminated. This is a microphone. I'm interested to hear the quality.
Talk some more first.
Yeah.
Speed change is accomplished by the snow.
Bell on that guy. Trying to find South Park quote that isn't bold.
It also
There's not too many
changes
of those,
equalization as well when you change the speed.
Yeah.
For some reason, during one of the recordings I did, the bias oscillator didn't engage. I tried recording afterwards and it engaged just fine. That's the only time it happened.
Test.
There it goes, it works again.
I get it.
I guess the record placement is a little bit...
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
I guess the...
Reagan smash.
I guess the record play switch is slightly dirty. Just slightly, though.
Zorro.
Okay, that's enough. I know it's fine. The brothers singing the hymn recording.
They're trying to give me a thought.
Created like him as they walked along the way in the coolness of the day. The intent was still within the heart of God. Man surveyed what God made, giving names, but he never came to a mate, and he aimed for a counterpart. so long and God was burning. He was built from the inside, and his heart was satisfied. Told the story of the hidden heart of God.
This one I'm having a problem right here. I don't know how that part goes.
But when Eve was deceived, he knew cure fell beyond the cure. Through the dead dreaded serpent subtlety, left creation in a quandary. Generations lived in mystery, seeking Job could not perceive, but persisted to believe. There was purpose in the hidden heart of God. In the time he designed, he was born of a virgin's womb to reveal what was sealed from eternity. He was born in human history to reveal its greatest mystery, that the answer for the earth was that Christ so loved the church. He would die to satisfy the heart of God. As the throne had foreknown, many men were deceived again through the lies they devised. He was crucified. As the lonely rain was falling, still the joy before was calling. Blood and water from his side would redeem and build his bride. She would satisfy the riven heart of God. Though his death, final breath, finally fell, he could not be helped, for his life was divine and unbreakable. Hallelujah. He arises, powers herein. He will court her as the Spirit giving life. He will find and form his wife. She will satisfy the living heart of God. When he breathed, she received his divine personality, moving in, washing sin, death and age away, so that he might sanctify her by the one.
I'm also going to show voice recording at 3 3/4. And of course, when you're recording, you have to push record and play at the same time. Okay. It's now at 3 3/4. Press the pause button. Off nominate, which is record start. The level can always be set. The meter moves very nicely. I don't know if you'll be able to see that well in the video. The meter moves. The meter moves. I don't know how well we can see. The meter moves to the sound. Release, and we're now recording. Release, and we're now recording. I stopped the camera. You probably heard the doo-doo that the camera does. I'm now recording at 3 3/4 inches per second. I have the volume set, well, actually I'll set it lower. I have it set so I can speak up close to the microphone and get a close range voice, but this recorder can also get extremely sensitive, as I'll show. What I will do is I'll set the microphone down, pause the machine, set the level all the way up, and then walk back away and speak into the recorder. The level is now set all the way up, and I'm walking back away, and I'm speaking across the room pretty much, and you can hear this thing picks up extremely well. And this is at 3/4. Now the speed.
Now the speed is set to 178 inches per second.
And let's see how this sounds. This is how it looks with reels removed. The machine uses 4-inch reels, not 5-inch reels, as I previously had thought. That makes absolutely no sense. I don't know if I'll ever get this on again, honestly. You know what? I'm retarded. You're supposed to move these reel clamp things back down. Then you can put the thing on. Okay, hope you enjoyed the 0 minutes left on the tape of the camera video. Bye. So, the following pictures that you are seeing at this time are all slow scan TV images that were recorded and played back using the Grundig TK6. These pictures were taken in 2004 at something called Project Lab, where people got together and did electronic projects. Unfortunately, it had to be canceled because the man who hosted it had to quit because of his old age and eyesight going bad. But it was a fun time while it lasted, and there's a couple pictures shown of me at age 13 too. And here's the person that ran the Project Lab, who everyone called Chappie. Here's a picture of my brother Chris, taken in 2003. Here's a picture of me making a funny face, inverted colors, and here's a picture of my brother taken in 2005. Here's a picture of Michael taken with the Grundig TK6, and here's a picture with the Doe Quarter PT36BX. Oh yeah, and the pictures of Michael were taken in 2011. Oh, and also, this narration recording for these images that you're hearing right now was recorded with the Doe Quarter PT36BX reel-to-reel tape recorder using 3.5-inch reels, 5 transistors, and DC bias. Watch my video on it if you haven't already.